What up, gamers? I am Art, and this is a spooky game. Another one. But this is not going to be a till death do us part because I want to make sure that I finish this. This is Alan Wake 2. And if anyone hasn't played Alan Wake, you should play it. I'll be honest, I never played the first one, but I did play American Nightmare, and I really enjoyed that. And then I played a game called Focus, which had Alan Wake like DLC to it, and that was great. Anyway, I'm jumping right into it because I really, 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 really want to play it. And whoa, what? What? Uh, I'm just gonna go with the default. Um, okay. Anyway, I'm ready to do this. Join me as I play it on as I play it on normal. Here we go. Burning enemies, darkness shield away to expose a source point. Destroying a source point deals devastating damage. Just so you know, it's been a very long time since I played this game, so I'm probably going to be terrible at it.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
I really like their games. This studio, I like all their games.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I'm so hyped for this. I don't even know why. I just remember having a good time playing this American Nightmare version. Am I playing this guy? This is not what I expected. Okay. This is not at all what I expected. But this game is so atmospheric. All their games are. Max Payne, well, the first two Max Paynes, Focus. I didn't play Quantum Break, but that looked good also. Save my life.
Where'd he go?
Alright, that's how I zoom in. How do I run? Can I run? This is already creepy and I love it. But because I have no attachment to this person, I don't care. Because this definitely isn't Alan, you know? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Whoa. Oh! Jeez, man. Scared the hell out of me. It's okay. It's all in my mind. It's fake. It's not meant to harm me. It's all. Sprint, L3. Oh, this poor man can barely sprint. This dude had Oh! What? I was trying to, like, move and dodge and fight and... Alright, this is gonna mess me up. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna keep on sprinting. It sounds like things are right behind me, chasing me and stuff. Somebody save me in my butt crack. Save me. Oh boy. Oh, they shot him in the... Oh no! That's horrible. Oh, people. Oh. Well, that's gruesome. Title? Okay. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No
Night
spoilers.
Springs. Oh.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
It's Max Payne! If that's Max Payne,
Logan
that's
thinks
basically
you should
Max
try
Payne.
cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Oh my god, is it his voice too?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
That's Max Payne.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
He's basically Max Payne. If people don't know, the creator, Sam Lake, the original Max Payne, he was the face.
Cauldron Lake.
Yeah. So
Putting it to work.
he was the original face of Max Payne, and Max Payne was a cop and voiced by another actor. But they basically made Max Payne. I think
A
I think
deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
invitation. But Max Payne was at a certain point working for, I believe, the FBI.
Worth
First,
memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
but I'm in, completely in. All right. Goal 2, get to the crime scene. So I'm here. Rental cabins, parking lot. All right. I think this is maybe the crime scene. Maybe. Player. There I am. Cauldron Lake. All right. How do I zoom out? There we go. Zooming out. Cauldron Lake Park Service.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Well, I'm gonna go with you, Max. He's basically Max Payne. I'm so happy about that.
Hey there, Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Oh, any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at the body. I could use a briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
He could have just said,
I want to see the body.
they're missing.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you, sir. So, if I remember correctly, I think this is actually part
Before
of
we
a.
get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
You can access the case boards inside the mine place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
All right, case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All right, I will gladly. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Move around. L2, zoom in, zoom out. Got it. The cursor, you are now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing circle. All right, I can not click that or that or that. I literally can't click anything. So, anyway, murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating, only a commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, post mortem. All right, and what does this say? Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. I'm pretty sure. Oh, found in culture. Oh, the victim was reportedly missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake 2018, some organs missing, predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Okay. Bruising on the wrist and legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Ooh, this is gonna be messy. Talk to someone. Killer profile. Talk to someone. Okay. Postmortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. And killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Animal butchery techniques, murder targets have no discernible common and postmortem. All right, let's zoom out. I think that's all. I think that's all that's here. I don't have any cases. Whoop. Goal number 2. So I have no cases. I have no, what do you call it? So I'm in the mine place now. That's the map. So I don't know if this is considered a spoiler, but this is Alan Wake 2. Basically, there is a good chance that right now I'm playing one of Alan Wake's, or the writer. I'm playing as one in one of his books right now because he basically he's a writer and
I see
he.
you're already
Oh,
hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
I didn't know that was the
Arcane
exit.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
So yeah, so there's a good chance that we're just playing a story that he's written right now, and this actually
Hey,
isn't
Casey.
real.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Yeah, they.
Real funny, Anderson.
That means he's gonna go. He's gonna get killed. Max. I'm just gonna keep calling him Max. He's Max Payne.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Whoa.
I'm so ready. Mirror Peak. What is that? Oh, Mirror. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Listen, Max, don't judge me. Don't judge me like that. All right. I'm immersed. I'm fully immersed, and I'm trying to maintain my immersion. I could probably run a little bit. Well, let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If
That-
getting back to nature is your thing.
That's like the weirdest thing to say, but
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
look at that lighting. Oh, look at that lighting. That's good.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
General store, Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
You must be.
Deputy Thornton, I
Yep.
take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Show me the body. Am I gonna need to like
So,
blur this?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
His voice is a little different, but it's definitely him. I'm gonna have to blur this out. Have to blur
That's the
this.
scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does
Jeez.
this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the mind place. Allows target to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on a case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line of investigation. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable at the case. Goals. Okay. You are now free to examine the case board. Find evidence consistent with previous murders. All right, so I got to figure that out.
The killer
Alright.
left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Jeez. Gruesome. This is very gruesome. All right, so newly clues can be placed. Open questions. All right. How do I goals, cases? How do I? Okay. It's another one. And final one.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check updated goals by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killers. You're now free. Okay. Talk to someone.
Who is our victim?
Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Okay. I could probably talk to this guy. He might have something to say about the victim.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
I'm going to go back into the mine place. Oh, wait, no, actually, I
Was it
could
killed
talk to
here
him.
or brought here after? For display. So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So he's been missing since 2012.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Oh, yeah, 2010. That's when I think the first Alan Wake came out, didn't it? All right, so victim. We got a few things. All right, put that there. And could put this here. And
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
came to Brighton Falls 13 years ago. Victim ID: Robert Nightingale, former FBI agent. Heavy blood splatter on the table. Mess here. Caught in the act. Or just sloppy work. Well, because they got interrupted by that couple.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Ooh, more stuff.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
All right, so there's a few of them. Well, we saw that there was a few of them, so I don't know why I'm asking. I'm saying that. And they were all having a good time. Oh, they were going to record it?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
Okay, so this is killers. Got it.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
It seems like it was premeditated because they were probably trying to film it. And they were having a good
They
old
planned for the
time.
murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from. I'm already in.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling. You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Whoa. This is really weird. Missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. He are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
How did he come from the lake before his murder? Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
This mug always cheers me up.
The entity, the dark. So they're killing these people to release the dark in the place, in the. All right, so I think I'm done here in the mine place. I don't know what this is.
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
I don't think you're gonna be home at all, actually.
Mom may be gone. But whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Sam Lake. Just being a legend. I like Sam Lake. Sam Lake's cool.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Why are these things in your mind palace? All right, now I'm not even solving the case anymore. I'm distracted. This profiling, nothing there. Case board map, yada yada yada. What's this?
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Okay, so there's that. There's all these. Can I turn this TV on? Can I see? Okay, maybe not. All right.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you just wait there, man. We'll do your job for you. We'll do your job for you.
Anderson, did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the...
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Okay, you gonna pick it up? Or not?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Well, like he was like from the water. He
A
was
page
from.
full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
Because it's been so long, I can't
The
remember.
text is about us.
It's
The
about what
victim
you're
was one
doing.
of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
All right. Going to the mind. I got a case board and I got profiling. So I'm going to go to the case board first. The victim came from. All right. Got some of that. Trail has gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Well, read the manuscript. There's that. Some of the. Okay, so it's the killer watching us. Now, profiling. Let's profile this man.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
So I got to go back to the body now. Inside of him.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Yeah, more blurs. More of the blurs.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
All right, let's go, Casey. And
Whoever
Jojo.
wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
Ha! Control.
Who.
You made it back.
Don't let it drag
Good.
you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Of
No
course.
problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
To Bright Falls.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
The
Diner,
Bookers.
right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, Max. Let's go. Let's go, Max.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Hey, you never know. Deputies, they could get down. Have you seen Fargo? Deputies do their thing. I mean, at least there's always one deputy that does the thing. I I kind of want to take a look at this.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hey, what's all this?
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Oh, so maybe it's just a coinky dink. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Okay, cool. Manuscript pages. Victim was one of their own. Oh yeah, I read that. I read all this. Yeah, there's nothing new right here. I'm just so happy that Max Payne is a part of this. It makes me very, very happy.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
I'm very surprised they didn't actually do it right then and there. Just put their hand right through the dude's chest. But I guess they're, playing it by the books. They have no reason to force it. Where do we go from here? Okay, cool. Max Payne is leading the way. Max always knows where to go. So I'll be honest, I didn't think that there would be any kind of investigating or anything like that.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I don't know what I expected, but this technically wasn't it. Oh. Brad Falls. Oh,
I
was
can't
wondering.
get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
She's acting like this is a TV show. The hell?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I'm here for any game that's like this. It gives me Heavy Rain vibes. I keep talking about Heavy Rain, but I just really like that game. All right,
The
so
diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell
Okay.
coffee.
Well, they're gonna have to wait because that's gonna be it for this video. I'm excited to get into it. It's gonna be it's a very slow game, but I like it. I like the pace. It's very cool. So join me in the next video. I am Art. This is Saga. That's Max Payne. And join me in the next one. Later.